good morning, and welcome to day 4 of Yoga with Inga for our 30-day yoga challenge. Today we're going to take things a little bit more invigorating. So we're going to get a little bit more movement, a little bit more flow than we did yesterday. So we're going to get started in child's pose. So big toes tucked, hips can either be together or open nice and wide, and then arms extending forward. I want you to spread your fingertips nice and wide and really press the sits bone back toward the heel. Active arms, really press those hips back. Feet, maybe you want to lift up onto the fingertips, lift the elbows, lift the armpits, or just relax down. Let's start with a couple big breaths. Inhale. Open the mouth. Inhale. Open the mouth. Two more breaths. One more, inhale. Exhale. Awesome, now press into your hands. Let's press up to a tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Let's start with some cat and cow. So drop your belly, scoop your heart up, gaze up. Exhale, separate the shoulder blades, push the floor away. Really tuck the chin to the chest. Start to find that Ujjayi breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Continuing to move, feels rounded spine. So you want to take a sway side to side. Or a big barrel roll. Getting into the shoulders, into the hips, into the spines, into the neck. So you want whatever movement feels good for you today, but really spread those fingertips nice and wide, not putting too much pressure into the wrists. Awesome. One more full round. Let's go back to a neutral spine. So chin is away from the chest. Really tuck your low belly in. I want you to start to feel your core. And begin to extend the right arm forward. While you're here, extend the left leg back. Point the left toes down. It's okay if your toes have to touch the ground for you to balance, but we're really trying to square the hips to the ground, finding balance. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Really press that heel into the ground. Take a deep breath in. Pull your low belly in, almost as if someone's pulling you apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, pull in. Awesome. Pull your core up and in, round your spine. Inhale, lengthen, lift, and stretch. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, elbow to knee, pull in. Crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Keep those toes flexed back towards your nose. Exhale, crunch. Keep the low belly pulling in. Each time you lengthen, try to see if you can find that neutral spine, low belly pulling in. So let's do two more. Lengthen and crunch. Hips still square to the ground. Last one, lengthen and crunch. Awesome job. Lengthen your arm, lengthen your leg, and release. A round of cat and cow. Let's take two of them. Inhale, drop your heart. Exhale, separate those shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Let's do the other side. Neutral spine, chin away from the chest. Gazes down. Left arm extend. Right leg extend. Flex those toes back towards your nose. Rotate so all 5 toes are on the ground. Pull your low belly in. So you should be able to balance a glass of water on your back. Spread your right fingers nice and wide. Don't put too much pressure into that wrist. Take a deep breath in. Use your core to hold you up. Exhale, elbow to knee, pull in. Lengthen and crunch. Use your core. Two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Awesome job. Lengthen and crunch. Last one. Reach, 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 reach. And release around the cat and cow. Awesome. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Neutral spine. Tuck your toes under. First down dog of the day. Begin to bend left and right. Warm and wake up those hamstrings. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Find a lot of space. It's just like you're walking your dog. Maybe it's this morning, maybe it's this afternoon. Just letting the body warm and awaken. Awesome. When you're ready, let's begin to settle. Let's take 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Awesome. Take a deep breath and begin to shift forward to your plank pose. So shoulders stack over the wrists. Hip core begins to activate. Spine begins to become nice and flat. Exhale, we're going to lift our hips downward facing dog. Awesome. Inhale, come forward, plank. Stack those shoulders over your wrists. Really come forward, 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 forward. Exhale, down dog. Let's do this twice more. Forward. And back. Awesome. One more. Forward. And back. Awesome. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, come up onto those tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Step forward, forward, fold. Toes together. Inhale, lift the heart halfway, hands into the shins or onto the floor. Exhale, pull your low belly in and fold. Awesome. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen, lift and stretch. Keep that core pulled in. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, reach all the way up. Take a nice big full body stretch. Maybe take a little baby backward bend wherever you are today. Exhale, fold right away. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, let's plant our hands and step right back to our plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shoulder shift in front of those wrists. Lower all the way down, chaturanga. Untuck those toes. Inhale, come up, cobra. Squeeze those shoulder blades back, open the heart. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. One more, cobra. And down. Tuck your toes under, see if you can press up to your plank. Downward facing dog. Your second down dog of the day. Find whatever movement feels good. And then when you're ready, begin to settle. 3 big breaths. It's okay to keep a little bit of a bend into the knee. Maybe the heels are a little bit higher. Maybe the heels can come all the way down. Take one more big breath in. Bend your knees, empty out completely, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Reach all the way up, take a nice big full body stretch, inhale. Exhale, fold. We'll do 2 more Surya Namaskar Asana salutations. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, chaturanga. If you're ready for an upward facing dog or cobra, thighs lifted for upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Awesome. 2 big breaths. Inhale, come up onto those tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Have a little bit of courage wherever you are. See if you can float. Whether it's halfway, all the way, just a little inch or 2. Inhale, lift halfway. A little bit of a jump helps sometimes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach all the way up. Awesome, 1 more, fold. Half lift. Plant your hands, step or float back. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Awesome. Big breath in. Open the mouth. Big breath in. 1 more. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, float, forward fold. Half lift. Fold. Toes together, heels together, sink those hips. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Make sure you can gaze down and see your toes. Give them a little bit of wiggle. Fingertips face each other. Drop your shoulders down and away. Pull your low belly in and sink. Awesome. Deep breath in. Sink a little bit deeper. Continue to breathe. Focus in through the nose. Out through the nose, creating that slight constriction in the back of the throat. One more big breath in. Exhale, fold. Awesome job. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga, or you can move right back to your downward facing dog, whatever feels best for you today. Awesome. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're going to step our right leg forward, and today we're going to stay in our high lunge. So we're going to bend nice and deep into that back leg. We're onto the back ball of the left foot. That knee is going to step directly over the ankle. We're going to start with the fingertips here on the ground, and we're just going to pull our hips forward. Awesome. Gaze is forward. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. It's almost like you're squeezing your inner thighs together. Awesome. You can stay here and hold. Start to feel that nice big stretch both in the right hip as in the left leg. Or you can bring your hands to your knee. Hands to your knee. We're going to stack our shoulders directly over our hips. But we're going to keep that bend over the knee. So if you start to find yourself going like this, you can always bring those hands back down to the ground. Most important thing here is to really find stability. So feet can be at hip distance, or they can be a little bit wider if that feels better for you. We're just going to stay here for just a second. Really feel those thighs starting to activate. See if you can lengthen through that back leg just a little bit more and bend a little bit deeper into that front knee. Awesome. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Great job, everyone. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Left leg steps in, high lunge. So really root down through that left leg. Squeeze your legs together, left leg pulls back. Extend out through that right leg. Hand fingertips to the ground, just scoop your heart forward. If you're ready for it, hands to the knees, shoulders over the hips. Thighs still bending, squeeze those legs back, left hip back, right hip forward. Lengthen through the leg, knee over the ankle. Awesome, this gets a little bit easier each day. Great job, 1 more big breath in. Plant your hands, chaturanga or downward facing dog. You always have that option to lift that leg. And a little bit more balance. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Awesome, 2 more breaths. Inhale, come up on toes, tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step or float, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Toes together, heels can be apart. Sink the hips, Utkatasana, chair pose. Today we're going to take a little bit of a hip stretch. So we're going to start with the right arm, we're going to drop it around the left, coming to eagle arms. So your elbows are squeezing together, palms are facing each other. If this is too much and you can't quite get into this hand variation, you can always give yourself a nice big hug. It's the exact same thing. We're going to lift the elbows up and away for hugging ourselves. So eagle arms or hugging. Whatever feels best for you. We're just starting to open up the shoulder blades. Awesome, 1 more big breath in. Release the arms, reach up, big full body stretch. Sink the hips, chair pose. This time, left arm around your right, eagle. Eagle arms, squeezing those elbows together, maybe your palms can touch. Or that nice big hug, elbows up and away. Sink the hips a little bit more, make sure you can still gaze down and see those toes. Bending good alignment here, big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome, release, reach up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Awesome. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right leg's gonna step forward once again, high lunge. Knee over the ankle, fingertips either to the ground up or hands to the knee. If you feel really good with your hands on your knee, you can reach your arms up towards the sky. Keep that bend into that front knee, knee over the ankle, pressing through that back leg. Fingertips face each other, drop those shoulders down and away. Awesome. Bend a little bit deeper. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. One more big breath in. Plant your hands, chaturanga. Awesome. We'll do one more side of this and then we'll move on. Big breath in. Big breath out. Left leg forward. High lunge. Hands to the ground or to your knee. Knee over the ankle, pressing through that back leg, arms outstretched. Fingertips face each other. Drop those shoulders down and away and breathe. 2 more breaths, you can do it. 1 more, inhale. Hands down, chaturanga, awesome. Three breaths. One more. Great job. Let's drop down to, actually, you know what? Let's take the outsides of our hands. Let's take our hips for that malasana that we did on the first pose, on that first day. So toes point out at a 45-degree angle. We're sinking your hips nice and low. Heels are firmly planted onto the ground. So again, if you need to, you can walk those feet out to the outside or back in. Elbows press into the knees. Spine is nice and tall. Try to bring your thumbs to your heart center. See if you can open up your collarbones and start to relax into those hips just a little bit more. We're about halfway through our practice right now. You guys are all doing a great job. Especially you, Sunny. You're being a good girl today. Yeah. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. We have 2 more breaths. Someone wants to play 1 more. Awesome. Let's plant our hands, step back, chaturanga. Great job. 3 big breaths, downward facing dog. One more. All right, leg's going to step forward once again. This time we're going to plant that back heel. We're going to open up for warrior 2. So front knee points out of that second toe, arms outstretched, back arm is just as lifted as the front. We're bending deep into that front knee, front thigh comes parallel to the ground. Shoulders are over the hips. Pull your belly in, see if you can lengthen your spine. Arms outstretched, gazing forward, finding our warrior 2. Awesome, bend a little bit deeper into that knee. Drop your back hand down, flip your top hand up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach for the back of the room. Exhale, bring your forearm to your thigh side angle. We're going to hold here in our side angle. So palm faces down. We're taking our top shoulder and we're rolling up to the sky. If it feels okay on your neck, gaze up. If it doesn't feel good, you can always gaze down at that big toe where we're opening the heart. Awesome. If you wish, you can lengthen your arm. Rotate your hand so it's behind you, and then drop it behind your back. So you're reaching for this inner thigh right here. While you're here, this is the half bind. We're going to peel our heart open just a little bit more. So if you notice that you're starting to go like this, bring the hand back up and out. If you feel good in your half bind, see if you can roll your heart open a little bit more. The whole point of the bind, of any bind in yoga, is just to open the heart a little bit more, bend a little bit deeper into that front knee. 1 more big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach back. Exhale, windmill your hands all the way down, chaturanga. Great job, big breath in. Big breath out. Left leg steps forward. Warrior 2. Back heel drop down. Bend into that front knee, arms outstretched, fingertips point forward, back arm lifted, bend deeper. Gaze forward past that front middle finger. Focus on the breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bend a little bit deeper. Keep that bend. Flip that top hand up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forearm to thigh, side angle. Awesome. Hold in your side angle. Rotate that top shoulder up towards your sky. Gaze up. Palm faces down. Bend deeper into that front knee. If you wish, rotate your palm. Drop it behind your back. Half bind. Reach for that inner thigh and open the heart. Keep the bend into the knee tone. Not too much pressure into that bottom elbow. You should be able to hover it. And breathe. Awesome. Bend a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. You can do it. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Release. Reverse. Exhale. Hands all the way down. Chaturanga. Great job, everyone. We're only going to do 1 warrior 2 today. 3 breaths. 1 more. Awesome. We're going to pick up our right leg. We're going to lift it high to the sky. And then we're going to bring our right knee towards our right elbow. And we're going to bring the shin parallel to the ground. So you're coming down onto that front leg. And we're going to extend out through that back leg. So the closer this foot is towards your left hip, the easier this is going to become. But in an ideal world, your shin is coming parallel. This is our pigeon pose. So a lot of times we tend to roll onto the right hip here. I want you to keep your hips level and square. While you're here, take a big breath in. Exhale, we're going to bring our hands all the way down to the ground. Awesome. This is where we're going to start to find the difference between good pain and bad pain. So there's a yummy pain that comes with the pigeon pose, but any of that pinching pain where someone's like pinching your nerve or a muscle or something like that, you want to kind of back off. If this is too much for you, you can always come down onto your back for our figure 4 pose, where you draw your right knee into your chest, bring your right ankle to your left knee, and thread your arms around your left ankle. Now, while you're here in this intense pose, I want you to see if you can relax your head, neck, and shoulders. So hands come all the way to your forehead comes to your hands, or all the way to the ground. And all we're going to do is breathe. I want you to focus in the here and the now, and focus on just relaxing. Relaxing into this pose, letting it consume you. In this pose, we have a lot of habit to move, fidget, or wiggle. I just want you to try to be still as well. And then if your toes are tucked, right, like this, I want you to untuck them and press the top of the foot into the mat. It's easier to relax just a little bit more. We're here for 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back up onto your hands. We're going to tuck those toes under, walk the foot back, and all we're going to do is pick up the right leg and just give it a shake. Shake it out. Maybe you want to bend the knee, stack the hip. Just kind of let it all go. Great job. Release that foot down. Pick up your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left knee towards the left wrist. And then the left foot comes towards the right wrist. Extend out through that back leg, untuck your toes. Roll on equally onto your hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to relax all the way down. Awesome. Forehead comes to the hands or all the way to the ground. Just continue to breathe. Letting this pose become all-encompassing and focusing in the here and now. You have nothing else to do but to sit here and breathe. Focus on the breath. Focus on not moving or fidgeting, just relaxing here into the hip. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Walk back up onto those hands. Slowly press back, downward facing dog. Shake it out, bend left and right, whatever feels good, whatever movement feels good for you. And when you're ready, release the left foot down. We're just going to bend left and right for a moment. Trying to cool down our practice. We're going to bring the big toes to touch. We're going to bring our hips open wide. We're going to take our child's pose once again. So maybe this time your hips can open a little bit more as you melt your heart, just to relax. Maybe your forehead can reach all the way down to the ground. And then slowly roll yourself all the way up to a seat. Let's take our hips over towards the right side. We're going to take our left leg up and over. So right leg plants down, both sits bones plant down. If this is too much, you can always extend that bottom leg out. Spine is nice and tall. We're going to plant the left hand behind. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. We're going to twist. So body's going to go where the gaze goes. So start to begin to gaze towards the back, over that left shoulder. Starting to slow the breath down. Take another deep breath in. And release back to center. Let's switch the cross of the legs. So left leg's going to come all the way down. Maybe you want to extend it out. Right leg's going to come up and over. Right hand behind. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, elbow to knee twist. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Gaze towards the back of the room over that right shoulder. And release, twist back to the front. Awesome. Legs out in front of us. Let's take a forward fold. Flex your toes back towards your nose. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching for whatever you can grab. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward just a little bit more. Maybe your forehead or your chin can come to your chest today. Your forehead can come all the way down to your toes. Again, if you need to, you can always bend those knees just a little bit to be a little bit more gentle on the hamstrings. Awesome. Point your toes away and slowly roll all the way up. Let's roll all the way down onto our mat. Bend both knees. Let's take our bridge pose. So feet plant down onto the ground at hip distance. Press the low back into the ground, arms down by the side. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, lift those hips up towards the sky. Awesome. Work one shoulder, then the other underneath if you wish. Maybe your hands can interlace. Press down through the feet, bring the chest closer to the chin. One more big breath in. And release. Slowly work your way all the way down onto your back. Draw one knee, then the other into your chest, and give yourself a nice big hug. We're going to take one more pose today. It's going to be happy baby. So we're going to mount the outside of the feet. Elbows come to the insides. We're pressing our knees into our armpits, and then we're just going to sway side to side today. Just giving yourself a little bit of movement. Maybe you want to extend one leg and then the other. Maybe you just want to sit here and relax. The more you pull into your hips, the deeper of a stretch you're going to find. Start to shake the head no. And nod it yes. Just relax in the chest. Awesome. Draw the knees back into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then let's release to our Shavasana. So extending legs, extending arms, taking up as much space as you wish today. Let's find a spot where we can relax. Let's end with one more big breath in. Open the mouth. Let everything melt away. The day that is to come. The day that has already passed. Letting go of all thoughts, all notions, and just being still in the here and in the now. Letting the mind become quiet, the breath become soft, and the body to become heavy. Now let's bring our attention back to our body, starting to make the mind more active. Let's start with a scan head to toe today, and I just want you to take inventory. How are you feeling? How you doing? How's the body feeling? We've gone through 4 days so far of yoga. Maybe some of you are advanced practitioners and you're already doing your own practice outside of this. Maybe some of you are brand new, so we're just taking an inventory and noticing how we feel after 4 full days. Awesome. Begin to deepen the breath. Take a deep breath into your belly. Exhale through the mouth. Hold this twice more. Inhale into the belly, expand. Open the mouth. One more. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles, the head and the neck. Extend the legs nice and long. Extend the arms up above and take a full body stretch. Full body breath. Pick a side and roll over. And just pause for another moment in fetal position. And slowly press yourself up to a seat. Spine nice and tall, hands at heart center. Take it one more breath in. Inhale. Open the mouth. The love and light inside of me honors the love and light inside of each and every one of you. Thank you so much for sharing the first 4 days with me, and I look forward to our journey that continues ahead. I'll see you tomorrow.